so I guess I can start now. So I'm Mike from ONLYOFFICE, and I'm glad to represent our project on FOSCON this year. It's actually my first time, and I hope you're enjoying the conference so far. And today I'm going to go deeper into Office apps and their role in modern collaborative ecosystems, and particularly talk about ONLYOFFICE. So let's start with the question, why open source is so important in collaborative environments, first of all. So for many, this is accessibility of essential tools and the most pioneering technologies. The security of these technologies coming from their transparency is a key to compliance with data protection standards and to data independence. And it's also a way to break a vendor lock-in. And of course, it's a booster for collective innovation. And finally, so I guess where responsibility is distributed in fair share, the instruments are created collaboratively and for definite needs and by definite minds. So this brings a healthy balance between centralization and openness. Now let me introduce ONLYOFFICE Docs. So this is a collaborative office that can be integrated into any cloud solution and has already been implemented in numerous open source environments to enable document collaboration. ONLYOFFICE Docs combines three editors for text documents, spreadsheets, and presentations. The core format is Office Open XML, so DocX, XLSX, and PPTX. And this helps ensure maximum compatibility with most of the world's documents, which are stored in this format, and make ONLYOFFICE a viable alternative to users. JavaScript was chosen as one of the most popular programming languages, and for server-side scripting, we use Node.js. ONLYOFFICE can be integrated into more than 30 well-known and widely used platforms using integration apps. So here are some examples. Or it can also be used as a production component. And at the moment, the developer version is embedded in over 200 web servers by various developers worldwide. ONLYOFFICE is available in various distribution formats and packages such as GB, RPM, Docker, Snap, UCS app, Cloud-Drone, AMI, and Kubernetes. And soon it will be possible to integrate the cloud version of ONLYOFFICE Docs, so without actually installing the instance manually on the server. Our ONLYOFFICE is distributed under GPL. The source code is available on a GitHub. This is the QR code. Interested. The creator of ONLYOFFICE is Essential System SIA. It's a software developer company with offices in Riga, London, and Dallas. And besides, there is a community of developers and contributors all over the world who help improve ONLYOFFICE solutions. So our main mission is to make our online editors function like a Swiss watch and make high-quality Office applications available to every user. So as a high-quality document processing is really a top priority for ONLYOFFICE project, and I can highlight 7 main provisions brought in ONLYOFFICE Docs. It's expert-level editing functionality, support for all popular formats, seamless document collaboration, freedom to work on all devices and operating systems, advanced security, regular updates and fixes, and multiple scenarios of integration into ready infrastructures. ONLYOFFICE document editor has a comprehensive set organized in a compact and intuitive toolbar. So among the tabs, there are all types of editing and formatting tools, work with complex objects, layouts, and academic instruments. You can find many features for academic formatting and navigation, including footnotes, endnotes, table of contents, cross-references, bookmarks, etc. And actually, JavaScript makes it possible to create additional plugins and extract the quality of the editors using them. So with these apps, users are able to use some additional services right in the editor to edit images, highlight code, syntax, transform text into HTML, insert and watch videos, get documents discussed in the Telegram chat besides our native built-in chat. And yeah, actually, there are many apps for all purposes, even chat. spreadsheet editor allows you to ease and automate your calculations. So you can choose from over 450 available formulas already, apply table templates, use pivot tables, slicers, pipelines, conditional formatting, and more. And to automate common tasks, you can create, edit, and save your own macros using JavaScript language. Sheet views, you can filter that changes your view of the data and not disturbing others, and really helps when you're working on big spreadsheets together. The presentation editor, you can easily create presentations using wide selection of format, object, style options, and transitions between slides. And you can enable the presenter mode to present, and add speech notes to navigate through the presentation inside it, and switch to any desired slide in just one click. So as compatibility with Microsoft formats is one of the main reasons people choose ONLYOFFICE, and many still need to work with docx files and other formats a lot. So not everyone wants to use proprietary Office or live within, for example, Microsoft 365 ecosystem. So we, first of all, try to create a viable alternative to Office that will work on all operating systems and on integration with a variety of environments, while providing the best possible support for Office OpenXML files. So ONLYOFFICE works best with its core docx, XLSX, and PPTX, evidently, and you can check it yourself using Microsoft files. So, but along with Office OpenXML formats, ONLYOFFICE, you can work with all other popular file formats, including ODF, PDF, TXT, RTV, CSV, etc., with great and always improving compatibility. As for collaboration features, Docs provides you with 2 co-editing modes so that you can choose between them. You can either use fast mode to edit in real time and everyone will see your images immediately, or you can use strict mode, which is going to lock the paragraph that you're editing and will not show the changes unless you finish, unless you save the document. So this is quite useful when you need a little bit of privacy. And you can share your documents with a single user or the whole team, providing them a different permission level to protect your data from unwanted attention, how you like it. So when you, for example, share the document with review, comments, or form filling permission, nobody is going to actually edit it, but only will be allowed to perform this certain actions. And in spreadsheets, we also have such type of permission as modify filter. So it's possible to control if users are able to apply their own filters without disturbing others, or the filter changes will be displayed to everyone. And in this way, you can also hide some data in the initial spreadsheet and share it with modify filter permission. So someone you share the spreadsheet but would not be available to see the hidden data, which is disrupting a filter. So yeah, there are many uses of that. And it's possible to track your changes to help your collaborators review them. And you can also browse version history and selectively restore document versions or retrieve some content that has been deleted or lost accidentally. So this is also in clicks. And you can also compare files. So to see even if between 2 documents, you can use document comparison. It's going to show you all the different treatments in and highlight the changes, like you can track changes modes. It's going to look very similar to that. You can communicate in a document using the built-in document chat, or you can add the special Telegram plugin and the Telegram interface right in the editor. So if you're using it, you can do it. You can chat with all your contacts, not just someone from your system. So it's basically a little Telegram. And once more, you can, of course, leave comments to all the document spreadsheets and presentations, and you can tag users by using mention function, and it's going to also instantly share the document with someone you're tagging, so you can write specific questions or just get some additional attention from some of your collaborators. Yeah, finally, OnlyOffice has a client-side performance. So when working on the same document and on the same server, each user can independently activate any feature or mode and work without disturbing. So, for example, there are 3 users editing the same document simultaneously, and the first user is working with the chat, second one using track changes, and third one is writing a comment, and nobody is going to be disturbed. So this freedom of editing of each user is achieved since document processing was moved to a client side. And OnlyOffice can be deployed on any platform and any device. And along with online editors, you can also work on your desktop locally using OnlyOffice desktop editors. It can be also connected to the cloud, available for Windows, Linux, and macOS. And you can also work on the go using the mobile apps for your phone or tablet. We have them both for iOS and Android devices. You can manage, share, edit collaboratively all your documents there. You can access different clouds. For example, you can connect Nextcloud directly or OnCloud, any possible cloud using WebDAV. So there is a single agent for online, mobile, and desktop versions, which makes the switch between them quite easy. And data security is, of course, a crucial question for everyone who works with documents online. So you can launch OnlyOffice on your private network to get full control over your data and keep it independent within your physical perimeter. Here, HTTPS protocol encrypts the traffic, and JSON Web Token protects documents from unauthorized access. And it's also possible to additionally restrict copying, printing, and downloading of documents, enable watermarking, password protection, electronic signatures, and we provide also end-to-end encryption for editing and even collaboration on documents using private rooms. Actually, every symbol you type is encrypted using IES 256 algorithm. So OnlyOffice provides a security toolset for online document editing and collaboration, and it comes with built-in features that help you stay compliant with different regulations such as HIPAA, GDPR, and what's more, as a part of Net Explorer solution, OnlyOffice has been certified according to ISO 27001 and requirements for information security and HDS, which help data hosting certification. So since last FOSCOM, we released 4 major updates, last one being 6.4, 6.4.2 actually already, and multiple smaller versions in between. Version 6.4 brought support for WOPI protocol, full work with conditional formatting in spreadsheets, new scaling options, colorblind friendly chart types, version history and presentations, and many other tools. So you can see this little list on the screen. Okay, so what possibilities are there for OnlyOffice Docs integration? There are 3 main ways to use the suite. First is OnlyOffice Workspace, and you can also connect it to your service using the ready-to-use connectors, and you can build it into your own solution. If you use it as a part of OnlyOffice Workspace, you get also a complete productivity solution with some advanced security options. This is basically our native platform, providing document management, mail, a community, with kind of a social hub, project management tools, calendars, and everything integrated together. If you we want to provide the freedom of to use editors in any environment of choice, and as well adjust the integration mechanics to your specific needs. So it's possible to use OnlyOffice Docs within any sync and share platform or learning management system. And thanks to ready-to-use API-based integration examples, it's really easy to connect the editors with your own solution. So our team creates new connectors ourselves based on demand, and we are open for collaboration and assistance if you want to create your own application. So we have resources for many programming languages, which makes it quite easy to start with. Yeah, so the latest integration apps created in last month was Redmine and also Moodle Connector, which is actually a fork of the original third-party created application. It is already available on GitHub and will soon be launched in a Moodle plugin marketplace. So another way is integrating OnlyOffice docs using WOPI, which stands for Web Application Open Platform Interface. So since version 6.4, OnlyOffice docs has WOPI support, and we already can connect OnlyOffice docs to any document management system which provides universal WOPI client or connector. So the most successful example is SharePoint, which has it built in its functionality. So, but we don't want to ditch the API integration, of course, because there are several differences between these approaches, and the limitations which arise when integrating the editors using WOPI. For example, it doesn't allow implementing action buttons, the user interface, for example, like a button to edit in OnlyOffice. There can be issues with file formats since not all of them are supported. And WOPI doesn't allow you to switch between these two co-editing modes that I mentioned earlier, and doesn't support some specific features, for example, version history, mail merge, inserting images from storage, document comparison. So yeah, that's someone who's using it, that can be an issue, but there's still work to do around. So because for many organizations, WOPI is actually a standard. So well, in these partnerships, we will continue research. And the third opportunity is to use OnlyOffice docs embedded in your own solution, no matter what deployment model you use. Is it software as a service or on premises, and in any programming language. So thanks to the well-documented integration OPI, it can be done easily, and it's possible to bring in your own white label and customize the editors for organic look for your users. And at every stage, you have access to our team support, who will help you with integration and troubleshooting, and receive, of course, regular updates, fixes, and useful tips from us. So currently, OnlyOffice project counts already about 7 million users worldwide, and it's highly demanded in many fields and industries. So many of our clients are in public sector, use OnlyOffice docs in integration with different open source solutions. For example, the General Secretariat of Economic and Financial Ministries of France is using OnlyOffice together with Fresco. And Czech Television is using OnlyOffice docs together in own cloud-based environment. So coming to an end of my presentation, I would like to spill the beans and tell you what's coming next. So we have smart. I'm going to show them to you. Next slide. Multiple improvements in presentation editor, including animation, around 30 new interface languages, major accessibility optimization for users with special needs. There are also Markdown and other new plugins for the editors. A few more connects, including Jira, Slack, and MetaMost, and OnlyOffice Docs Cloud Service. So this is the cloud version of Docs. So I'd like to draw some particular attention to smartphones. So this is a tool for quickly creating and completing model documents of all kinds online, from fillable templates in our own format or form. And as a part of its functionality, it will also be possible to create PDFs for your daily work. And we believe that this new feature, or we can maybe even call it a product, can be something completely new in OnlyOffice experience, so stay tuned. Yeah, cloud service, this has been a popular request for a long time. So this is the cloud version of Docs, and it will not just let users test the suite quickly, but also to fully use it within their system with less stress from installation and maintenance by hand. So this is why soon we're putting this option on the shelf, and it will give you integration without installation, dedicated server hosting, and also maintenance, administration, and updates from our team. And the demo instance of Cloud Docs is already available with some integration apps. For example, Nextcloud and OnCloud. You can by default connect to the demo server and just the functionality. So thank you, and that's the end of today's presentation. Thank you for listening. So we welcome everyone to try ONLYOFFICE docs yourself, and if you're interested in contributing to a project in any way, for example, create new integrations, documentation, the interface, or create new plugins, for example, please feel free to reach out. And share some content, and you also go to this the link in the code, which has some useful links to our website and contents and resources. So yeah, please go ahead. And now, feel free to ask me any questions. And otherwise, I wish you a pleasant day.
Thank you, Mr. Korotaev. So I didn't see any questions.
In case you are interested, like in asking something after, I'll just drop my email here in chat, so you can actually ask me anything about the presentation. I can also share slides if you need.
Luis Falcon, his question right now. What would be the difference with the other online platforms like CryptPad.fr?
I know CryptPad, and actually CryptPad team has integrated ONLYOFFICE. So the spreadsheet editor in CryptPad is ONLYOFFICE spreadsheet editor originally. There is a lot of difference. So ONLYOFFICE can be either used like as a whole solution, as a workspace, or you can integrate it somewhere like in different hosting environments. So I guess this is just another format of working with the editors. And we have the same spreadsheet editor.